The management of Manchester United is considering the German Thomas Tuchel as a replacement for the head coach of the team, Erik ten Hag. This is reported by the Manchester Evening News. According to the source, the candidacy of the German specialist was discussed by the club's management back in the summer when they were thinking about changing the head coach. The Mancunians enjoy a number of other managers who are already busy at other clubs, while Tuchel remains out of a job after leaving Bayern at the end of last season. Manchester club bosses are said to be holding a meeting with ten Hag in London this Tuesday. Manchester United head coach Erik ten Hag has taken time off during the international break for international matches. This is reported by ESPN. According to the source, the 54-year-old Dutchman going on vacation gave the players of the team who do not participate in the matches of their national teams a vacation for 2 weeks. It is also noted that before going on leave, ten Hag spoke to the club's management after a series of unsuccessful games, but despite this, he was confident of his coaching place after the break. After 7 rounds, Manchester United scored only 8 points and is in 14th place in the Premier League. The Red Devils also have 2 draws in the matches of the main stage of the Europa League. Manchester United will play their next match against Brentford. The game will take place on October 19th. Chelsea head coach Enzo Maresca commented on the draw with Nottingham Forest in the EPL match. For the first 45 minutes, we did not concede anything, controlled the game, and created moments. Yes, the opponent had a red card, but it was difficult for us because they defended in their penalty area in a line of 5 players. Because of this, you can get dangerous counterattacks in standard. But overall, the game was very good. We deserved to win. 14 points in 7 games is important. But for me, it's also important to see how we got those points. Overall, we're very happy with where we are, but there are definitely a lot of things we can do better, said Maresca. The coach previously said Chelsea cannot compete with Manchester City and Arsenal. The central striker of Eintracht Frankfurt, Omar Marmoush, is in the sphere of interest of Liverpool. Journalist Florian Plettenberg reports the Egyptian player is on the transfer list of the Premier League giant. The Merseysiders are keeping a close eye on his situation. Marmoush's contract with Eintracht is calculated until the end of June 2027. In Frankfurt, they want to extend the agreement for another year, increasing Omar's salary. A potential new contract is not expected to include the clause. The Portal transfer market estimates the attacker at 22 million euros, but his estimated value should increase after the update of the data. The main priority for Eintracht is to keep Marmoush at least until the end of the current campaign. He now has 9 goals and 6 assists in 9 matches in all competitions. Manchester United central defender Harry Maguire was injured in the match against Aston Villa. The Mancunians visited Birmingham in the 7th round of the EPL 2024/25. Maguire managed to play only the first half of the match. The 31-year-old Englishman said on his Instagram page that he will miss several weeks. Disappointed with the damage I suffered over the weekend, but I'll be back stronger, he wrote. In the current season, Maguire took part in 9 matches for Manchester United in all competitions, scoring 1 goal. Liverpool announced on its official website the extension of the contract with the central defender Jarell Quansah. Details of the new deal with the 21-year-old Englishman have not been disclosed, but it is said to be a long-term contract. We will remind, Quansah is a pupil of the Reds, for whom he made his debut last season. This season, Jarell played 2 matches in which he played 135 minutes on the field. After 7 rounds, Liverpool have 18 points and lead the Premier League standings, 1 point ahead of Manchester City and Arsenal. Manchester City won the case against the English Premier League. This is reported on the club's official website. Note that we're not talking about the case with 115 accusations against Manchester City in violation of financial fair play, but about the case with the club's appeal to the arbitration tribunal regarding the rules of the English Championship on agreements with associated parties. Following today's publication of the decision of the Court of Arbitration, Manchester City thanks its members for their work and welcomes their findings. The club has achieved satisfaction of its claim. The rules on agreements with associated parties were declared illegal. and the decisions of the English Premier League on 2 specific sponsorship agreements, Manchester City's were cancelled. The Premier League was found to have abused its dominant position. The court determined that the rules were unfair in their structure, and the league was particularly unfair in how the rules were applied to the club in practice. The rules were found to be discriminatory in nature because they intentionally excluded loans to shareholders.